الله الرحمن الرحيم. Today I want to continue for the aircraft instrument. Another option for the question. Question number 1. What are the basic T groups of a flight instrument located? Altimeter in the left side. Altimeter in the right side and airspeed on the left side. Airspeed on the left side. Question 2. What is standardized grouping for the flight instruments? Basic T layout. Question 3. What are their three fundamental pressure sensing mechanisms used in aircraft instrument system? Bourdon tube diagram or below solid state sensing device. Question 4. What is a pressure switch used to indicate a system is pressurized or not pressurized? Question 5. What is the function of the hydraulic pressure transmitter? What is the function؟ ما هو وظيفة الهيدروليك pressure transmitter؟ Senses and converts pressure into تحسس ويحول الضغط into the electrical output into an electrical output. Question 6. What are the three most common pitot-static instruments? Altimeter, airspeed indicator, and vertical speed indicator. Altimeter, airspeed indicator, and vertical speed indicator. What are the three most common pitot-static instruments? Altimeter, airspeed indicator, and vertical speed indicator. Question 7. Why standard valve, standard pressure for atmospheric pressure when aircraft fly at high altitude? Altimeter reads the altitude refer to standard setting. Standard setting 29 92 inch HG. Question 8. What one the non-electric temperature indicator? Bourdon tube thermometer. Bourdon tube thermometer. Question 9. What is the direct reading temperature gauges are often used in line aircraft to measure outside air temperature? Bimetallic thermometer. Question 10. To prevent errors during lateral movement, where are the pitot tube static port normally located? In nose section area for pitot and body section for period static port. Question 11. Aneroid capsules of altimeter and airspeed indicator are made from corrugated bronze. 12 aircraft fly. The altimeter setting is um, 2292 H. Standard Pressure Corporation. Standard pressure corporation when the air is warmer than standard 15 centimeters. The true altitude indicated higher than the altimeter indicates. Higher than the altimeter indicates. 13. The pressure altimeter setting when aircraft is entering or leaving the local airport is set on an altimeter airport local pressure setting. Set on an altimeter airport local pressure setting. 14. Set on an altimeter refer to 1003 millibar. What is the altimeter reading during flight? Standard pressure altimeter. Standard pressure altimeter. 15. What altitude when the aircraft above the terrain over which it is flying? Absolute altitude. Absolute altitude. 16. What is the evaluation above mean sea level? Pressure altitude. Pressure altitude. 17. The vertical speed indicator is also called a vertical velocity indicator and formerly known as rate of climb indicator. 18. Where the diagram narrowed, the vertical speed indicator is vented to static port. 19. What is indicated airspeed? The speed aircraft is moving through the air. The speed aircraft is moving through the air. 20. Mach number is the ratio of the true airspeed of the aircraft to the speed of sound is what condition? High-speed aircraft condition. High-speed aircraft condition. 21. What a speed range the pilot should avoid unless flying in very smooth area? The red arc. The red arc. Question 22. The compressibility of air is also altered at high speeds and at high altitudes. Jet transport category. Air data computer. Air data computer. Air data computer. Question 23. What components are used in a basic air data system to convert the sensed pressure, temperature, and angles to voltage voltages, synchro outputs or digital pulses, transducers. Question 24. A gyroscopic consists of a weighted wheel or rotor which spins at high speed, 8,000 24,000 rm, and is mounted in a series of hinged mounting rings are called gimbals. Question 25. What type of gyro would have no practical use in an aeroplane instrument? Free or space gyro? Free or space gyro? Question 26. Gyroscope available as a staple reference using for types of instrument: aircraft, attitude, and the direction. Aircraft, attitude, and direction. 27. In the beginning, design gyroscope instruments are driven by pneumatic power source. 28. What instruments are operated on the principle of gyro? Principle of gyro. Turn indicators and slip indicator. Horizontal situation indicator and altitude direction indicator. Question 29. In coordinated terrain or normal terrain, what relation with centrifugal forces? Centrifugal forces equals horizontal lift. Centrifugal forces equal horizontal lift. Question 56. What fluid filled inside or below of aircraft floating magnetic compass? Magnetic compass. White kerosene. White kerosene. Question 31. A graduate scales on compass colored card viewed through a glass window with number 9 across it. The card is marked with letters representing magnetic directions. Question 32. There are long and short graduation marks between the letters and numbers. What is the mark? Long mark representing 10 degree. 33. What we are called the difference between true and magnetic directions? Variation. What we are called the difference between true and magnetic directions? Variation. Question 62. When adjusting the compass, always Refer to the maintenance manual and what tools we are used. Non-metallic screwdriver, non-metallic screwdriver, non-metallic screwdrivers. Question 35. 0-degree magnetic variation is called isogenic line. Isogenic line. Question 36. What we are record any error cannot be removed during performing the compass switch. Compass correction card. Compass correction card. Question 37. Where induced current coming from to the secondary coil of a flex valve when aircraft airborne from Earth's magnetic field. Question 38. Where is the location of a flex valve? The wingtip or horizontal stabilizer? Question 68. A flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder. Both recorders are installed to help reconstruct an aircraft accidents. Question 40. What are the two root causes of all incidents and accidents? Mechanical failure and human error. Question 41. What the additional benefits of computerized electronic flight instrument system? Increases reliability. Question 42. How the FS visual display is produced by the small generator, by the simple generator. Question 43. What is the main function of the electronic centralized aircraft monitoring ECAM or ECAS? Reduce pilot workload. Question 44. What type of ECAS message are used to alert pilot during flight? Warning, caution, and advisor messages. Warning, caution, and advisor messages. Question 45. Where CDU normally located in the cockpit? Center, pedestal. Question 47. Under standard condition, International Civil Aviation Organization, when altitude increases, what happens with the air temperature? Decreases approximately 1.98 Celsius for each increase of 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet. Question 85, 48. Located within the temperature extends from 37 to 190 miles, 6,300 kilometers above the Earth's surface as the radio signal is transmitted. What called ionosphere? Question 49. What are the three basic kinds of instruments classified by the job they perform? Flight instruments, engine instrument, navigation instrument. 50. The instruments used in controlling our aircraft flight attitude are known as the flight instruments. There are three basic flight instruments. What are the right answer? Altimeter, airspeed indicator, magnetic direction indicator. Magnetic direction indicator. What conditions the flight instrument use? Poor visually visibility, poor visibility. Question 52. What indicator are retained somewhere in instruments panel for in the instrument panel for regional density, pneumatic altimeter, gyro artificial horizon, magnetic direction. Question 53. What is the large amount of gases in the Earth's atmosphere? Nitrogen. 54. The atmosphere protects life on Earth by absorbing ultraviolet solar radiation and reducing temperature extremes between day and night. What a gas called ozone. 55. What is the most common type of pressure measurement? Gauge pressure. What is the most common type of pressure in measurement? Gauge pressure. 56. What most bourdon tubes are made from? Brass, bronze, or copper? Brass, bronze, and copper. 56. If bourdon tube to indicate lower pressures, what material are used? Use a more flexible tube. Question 57. What a probe using to receive the impact air pressure as the aircraft moves forward? Pitot probes. 58. What type of thermometer is made of two dissimilar metals? Bimetallic thermometer. Question 59. What the direct reading gauges can be read pressure and temperature. Bourdon tube. Question 59. Simple resistance type or bimetallic temperature gauges can provide relatively accurate air temperature information for low-speed aircraft. Question 16. The first operational effect barometric altimeter was designed and first tested in 1929 by Paul Colesman. Question 61. The Enerod capsule pressure altimeter consists of air-filled sealed air chamber. Air inside the Enerod capsule remains at a pressure of 2992 Hg. Question 61. Rotating the knob changes both the barometric scale and the altimeter pointers in such a way the change in the barometric scale of 1 Hg changes the pointer indication by 1000 feet. Question 62. Barometric pressure is visible in a small window. What we are called? Colesman window. Question 63. When the crosshatch flag on pressure altimeter, a striped segment, all of the strips are covered above 50,000 feet. Question 64. What is the clock are usually moment? Flight instrument group. Question 65. The first gyroscope aircraft instrument was the terrain indicator in the needle and ball of terrain and bank indicator results in a coordinate terrain normal centering the ball. Question 66. Instrument operate on the principle or precision. Terrain indicators and terrain coordinators. Terrain indicators and terrain coordinators. Question 67. How the pilot knows when he is the correct approach, climbing out speed by angle of attack gauges. 68. Who is the first person recorded by have used the compass as a navigational aid from the Yunnan province in China? Zheng He. Question 69. Where the location where is no variation, what we call it agonic line. Chicago. Question 70. What error when the magnets in a compass align with any magnetic field? Division error. Division error. 72. What area where the compass swing is performed? Position the aircraft at least 100 yards from any metal object. Question 73. For many differences between any of the indicated headings on the compass and the actual heading, ensure there is not more than 8. Ensure there is not more than 8.